This is what it looks like when you drive down the dirt roads of Camp Louise. At times you can see the beauty like this lake and this breathtaking view. But due to some events in the past few years, this one-time popular Girl Scout camp is now struggling.
The Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania made the decision to close several camps. And that's what they did. They closed the camp and let it kind of fall into disrepair. It was closed almost for over 3 years.
Camp hasn't been used since 2016, so it's a natural environment. In the weather, trees come down, pine needles come down, there's leaves all over. The tent platforms, the paths, we need all that cleaned. The buildings, even though they've been closed up, the dust, you know, there's some mold remediation that we need done. Windows cleaned, walls washed down, floors washed, mattresses washed, so that we can get everything back in order that we can bring people in to have a program.
Not only is the camp left in disrepair, but the Friends of Camp Louise wrote a grant in order to purchase the land on Camp Louise, and things didn't pan out for the group.
We worked on that for 2.5 years. And we wrote an excellent grant and were assured that it would be awarded, but the Girl Scouts of the heart of Pennsylvania our grant did not meet their timeline. They wanted to sell it sooner than we could come through with the funds. Luckily, we met the Valley Preservation LLC, and they purchased the entire property, and they are leasing the camp part of the property to us for a year. So we have plenty of work to do now to get it up and to the point that people can come back and enjoy it.
And for the members of Camp Louise, they have accepted the challenge to get the camp back up and running for not only Girl Scouts, but to everyone.
The goal is to have the camp, for the Friends of Camp Louise to own the camp outright and to have it as a multi-use outdoor recreation and education center where civic groups, school groups, scouts, whoever wants to come out to experience the Pennsylvania wilderness in a safe environment and just experience this lovely piece of land the way that we have.
Of course, the members of this group can't do it by themselves, so that's where members of the community can help. Now, if you would like to help the Friends of Camp Louise, you'll have your chance to do so, as there's a few donation opportunities in the days and months ahead.
The big one coming up is October 12th. It'll be at Genetti's. We're going to have a gala. And we had so much fun last year. We did raise money to get us up and running. But up and coming, we're doing a calendar. It's a prize calendar. If your number is picked on any specific day, you win the prize that's listed underneath there. We also are asking people that have businesses. We've done 31 parties. We've done all kinds of vendor type things that they do online for us and then give us their proceeds from the sales. We are welcoming any new ideas coming up. Every cent that we get will go right back into Camp Louise.
You can also help in ways that aren't monetary, as physical help is also needed.
We need bodies. We need people who are willing to come out and do work. We have 5 major work days set up and a few minor ones that we're dickering with right now for people who their weekends are tied up, that this might be during the week, and we will post them as we go. But the 5 are out there.
The Friends of Camp Louise are also thankful to those that have lent a hand so far, as they have been able to make progress over the last few months. But the work is not done yet, as equipment is needed to help with this process.
We now have riding mowers. We're very happy about that, but we will need push mowers, and we will need shovels, rakes, camping gear. We may need, I think we have the first aid materials, but I know we will need more first aid kits and things like that. And we do need guys with chainsaws because there are trees down all over the place here, and we need to get them removed so that the paths are safe. We also have a number of ash trees on the property that are dying from the ash tree disease that is prevalent in Pennsylvania at this time.
And while there is still work to be done, you must note that Camp Louise is indeed up and running. Recently, the camp held its grand opening, and while repairs won't allow them to have any overnight stays, the camp will be very active with single-day events, which will include these fall events.
Some of the things that we have planned are a stargazing night for families in cooperation with the local university to come and look at the night sky. This place is totally dark at night, so you get to see so many more stars than you do when you live in town. And then we also have plans for a Halloween trail that we hope will help us raise some more funds so that we can meet our lease for next year, and we'll be here for more than 1 year.
If you would like to take part in any of the upcoming events, or if you would like to help restore Camp Louise by making a donation or physically taking part in the cleanup efforts, you can find more information on friendsofcamplouise.org or by visiting the group's Facebook page. Reporting for SSPTV News, I'm John Eric Pauli.